Are you ready?
Welcome to the Bullock Experience, episode number 33, and this is the couples edition. So tonight we have a special guest. It is Larry and Amy from 3+1 Outdoors.
Hi
How are you all
guys,
today?
how's everybody doing?
Good evening, everyone.
Yep, we got 13 people already in the house. Let's see who all's in real quick. Looks like we've got Pontoon Jody was the very first one in an hour ago, 2 hours ago. CVA 351, and we've got Beyond Recycling. Looks like we got a new person. Don't know who you are, but I know you know me. So kind of let me know who you are, so that way I can have an idea of who you are. And Miss Amy was in there. We've got Mr. Thomas from Laughing Cats. And let's see who else we've got in here. We've got Cody. Your all son is in the chat.
Hey Cody.
We got Lance McCougar, our Hawaiian fisherman. And we got the Reef Robber. We got Maurice Kaysen. There's Michelle. Mike Costello. There's Rustic. And there's Paul Boyd. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you all coming in here. So let's get to the nitty gritty. Give us some information of who you are.
Well, I'm Larry from 3+1 Outdoors, as he already said. We hunt and fish, do more fishing than we do hunting, but it's a way of life for us. We've always hunted, we've always fished, always loved the outdoors. Our motto is God, family, and the great outdoors, and that's just how we live our life. We put God first, family next, and then we love the adventures we get into in the outdoors. It's been a way of life forever, ever since I was a kid.
Absolutely. We've already got a question right off the bat. Mr. Steve Adlin said, first question to Larry should be, have you caught any towboat barges lately, and do you have any recipe for preparing them? That's an interesting story. So give us a little bit of background on that one.
Well, we Cody and myself went down and visited Daryl from Trophy Seekers Outdoors, and we were down on the Tennessee River fishing, and we pulled up. Was going to fish some barges, and I made a long cast and caught a barge. Needless to say, I didn't retrieve that one.
How much do you think it weighed to get his record?
Those things are huge. I don't know how much it weighed, but those things are huge.
Now, was it empty or full?
I'm not sure if that was empty or full. Some of them sitting there were full. Some of them were empty. I'm not sure about the one I caught, but actually, once we got ready to leave, we just left it hooked up there because I didn't want to pull on it too much. And when we got ready to leave, it was only the peg float is what was hung under the tile there. And
gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. Now we got a few more people that's jumped in. We got Chris from Hooks and Hammocks has jumped in, driving and listening. Be careful while driving and listening. We've got Brian B. Catfishing. What's going on, Brian B? We got Potomac River Monsters. There's Ricky from Solo Texan. There's Sharina keeping it real.
Sharina.
There's Sampy's in the house. There's John from Fishing Frustrations.
Well, good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming in.
There's Freddie from Freddie's Outdoor Adventures. What's going on, my buddy Freddie?
Oh, Slickhead Freddie.
Yep. Yeah, they did a pretty good job in the Bron B this weekend. Yeah, fishing.
Yeah. Did you see he shaved his head last night?
Who?
Freddie.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back.
No.
Yeah, he shaved his head last night while he was live on Catfish and Crappie.
On Catfish and Crappie's podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. As I've been telling a lot of people, I said yesterday was just one of those days that I just, after about 4 o'clock, I shut everything down. I didn't do any YouTube, no TV, no nothing. It was a father-daughter night. And I did what I always do when it's father-daughter night. I am sitting in front of her TV playing Minecraft.
Hey,
all night long.
What you got
all
to
night
do.
long.
Right.
That's what you got.
That's what we do. We just sit there and we'll play for like 6 to 8 hours and build stuff and play and just have fun together.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that was our little night. So I missed everything. I missed Catfish Weekly, which I went back and watched. I missed Catfish and Crappie. I have not watched that one yet because I've had to watch like 5 or 6 today and I've not got to it yet. So I definitely have to go back to it. So, since this is a tackle show, so let's get right into it. I know we talked a little bit before, so let people know what kind of rods are we using.
So we have 5.
We got a smorgasbord.
We have 5 Mad Catch rods that we use. We have a pink one. We have a puzzle rod. We have a couple bolts. We have a Patriot. Anyway, we have 5 of them, and 2 of them are heavy action. 2 of them are medium action, and 1 of them's a medium heavy. Then we have a medium heavy Muddy River flathead rod. We have a medium heavy Hellcat, and I have a medium heavy B&M rod. We have B&M Silver Cat Elite. We have other rods that we use. I just purchased a bumping rod back about a month ago to start trying to do some bumping when I go where we have current. It's a B&M bumping rod. We have some ugly sticks and different other rods that we used to use a whole lot more, but we don't use them so much anymore. We have a lot better tackle now than we've ever had. Really.
Yeah.
As far as reels, we're using Lew's Laser 60s. We have Pissy Fun Chaos 50.
That one's mine. So
my favorite reel.
I like my PC Fun Chaos 50. I really do. It's nice, smooth.
Mm-hmm.
I have a C4 Ambassador 6400. I really like that reel. I have that on the Hellcat rod. And then we have some more. I think we have a couple of 5500 Ambassadors. So all the reels that we're using right now, as far as catfishing, are all bait cast reels.
Mm-hmm.
I do prefer the bait cast reels over the spinning reels.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Amy, do you want to answer that question?
I mean, everything. Which one? So, Amy, is it a full moon or is it? No, he wears a belt, y'all. He really does wear a belt. But see, I think we both suffer from the same disease, and so a belt doesn't help us in a lot of.
Yeah. Oh no.
I don't do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Y'all, he's always been like that. Always. Howdy, Bluegrass State of Mind said howdy. 3+1. Hey.
What's up, Scott?
So many people in the chat. So this is the first time I've been on live stream in a long time.
Yeah,
it's been a busy season for me. So just being able to jump in here and see everybody in the chats is pretty awesome. Hadn't got to see everybody or talk to anybody in a while. So, hey, y'all. I love y'all.
Let's see. Anybody else's. done any. I'm hoping my mods are taking care of the chat. I forgot to turn on subscriber only.
Well, it
Chat
looks like
on,
they're
so.
cleaning it up pretty quick, so that's good.
All right, cool. Good.
Isn't that crazy? It takes no time for them to jump in.
No. And normally I've got the members chat on, but since I'm not at home and I've got to redo everything and try to get all this stuff done, I just didn't have time to turn it on today. So I knew they were going to come in as soon as I opened up. So
Merry Christmas, Tim.
Yep, there's Tim Molina. There's Trey from Fish Mac came in. There's Sandy. There's Joe Ziegler. Let's see who else we've got here. There's Bluegrass State of Mind. There's Scott, the guy that's up here. That's up here close to us. He usually fishes off of Will Green, that area, so he's not that far from you all either. So,
yeah, great guy.
Oh, I like that one. Appreciate that, John. I really do. Absolutely appreciate that.
Awesome.
Yep. That'll definitely go toward helping trips from here on out. So definitely. Let's see who else we've got in here that showed up. I think that's about it. Steve Mosley showed up, and you were already going over the reels and stuff. But what kind of line do you like to use on those?
We use right now. We're using Andy 30-pound monofilament as our main line, and most of our rod and reels we're using Tri-Lean 50-pound big game for leader line. Most all of our rod and reels right now, we all have peg floats and maybe some rattles on them, because we're right now we're doing a lot of dragging. We're dragging a lot of baits, and I'm fishing with mainly 8/0 right now, Gamakatsu hooks, circle hooks.
You just prefer them, or?
I do really like the Gamakatsus. I've used several different brands of hooks, you name it, and I've tried them. Even had bought some cheap hooks that were a box full off of Amazon, and they worked. But I think I've had the most success out of the Gamakatsus as far as hookup rates and everything. And like I said,
and if you really go after the ones that are a little bit more cheaper or come in a bulker like that, the sharpness of them tend to wear off a little bit more. Yes. I think.
And then they're a little heavier. I like a heavier hook, but not too heavy. I want it to to have a good sharp point, and But the Gamakatsus I really like.
Absolutely. Looks like we got Sogo in the house. There's Dale Hayslip in the house, and one of my good friends that I've been following quite a bit is Raquel. They do an awesome little thing. Kind of watching a lot of these aquarium aquatics.
Yes.
And so I've been watching them quite a bit, and that's and Roland Raquel, she's within a couple of group that does some shows like mine, interviewing, things like that. So they're neat to sit there and watch them. It's just couples, I think, like husband, wives, and things like that they do. So they're fun to watch.
Yeah, I've been wanting to build me a bait tank. I've actually got some big dry ice coolers from work. They were going to throw them away. I said, no, I'll take them. And I've been aiming to make me a bait tank out of one of them. So I watch those shows just to get ideas on how to rig up my pumps and everything to keep my water circulating and clean.
Gotcha. Freddie's wanting to know the line weight.
Our main line, we're using 30-pound Andy.
Okay. What about your leader? Do you use a leader?
Yes, and our leader line, we usually use 50-pound Tri-Lean big game.
Okay. Yeah, I'm one of those that just use whatever I use on my main line is also my leader line.
No, I prefer to use a larger leader line just because I know it's going to be down in the rocks and everything, according to where we're fishing. Usually, when we're dragging baits, we're not out to drag through the rocks as much. There will be some structure, always down there. But a lot of times when we're anchoring up, we'll be in a real rocky area, in a deep hole or something that's real rocky. And I prefer a heavier leader line just for the abrasion resistance.
Gotcha. Fishing Freedom wants to know, says, hey, Larry and Amy, says, do you all do more anchoring, dragging, drifting, bumping, etc. in the winter? Or do you change tactics between seasons?
We do change tactics between seasons. In the wintertime, our last 3 trips, we've only drug except for one time. One time we anchored up, and when I anchored up, I caught a 30-pound fish when we anchored up before I could even get all the rods out. But we've been dragging baits, and we've had a lot of success. Sunday before last, we went out, video we just put out, the Catfish Love to Beep. We went out on Sunday after church, put the boat in, got the boat in the water at 12 o'clock. By 3 o'clock, we'd done boated 11 fish. So dragging baits is working right now. We generally drag baits about 0.5 mile an hour.
Gotcha. Let's see what else we got. What's going on, Lee Evans? Oh, buddy.
What's up, Lee?
He's saying Kentucky. That we want Cody too. They want Cody up on screen too. Well, I can't because he's like a third wheel in this one. Nobody likes a third wheel. Sorry, Cody. See, look, he says no one cares about me. We care about you, Cody, but like I said, it's kind of like a third wheel and a couples thing, and it don't work out.
I'll make it up to you. We'll go fishing this weekend.
They will.
Yeah.
I promise.
Yeah. Fish Mac wants to know, Trey says, do you ever virtual jig for cats during the winter?
Virtual? What was that now?
Jig for cats.
Oh, vertical
like you just talking about this
in the winter? No, I've never done that. Like I said, I actually just bought me a bumping rod. I tried it very little on a trip to down to Tennessee River. I hadn't really got into bumping a lot yet, but if I sit here and think about it, years ago, back to when I was even a teenager, I grew up in Warren County, Bowling Green, Kentucky, and there was a spot I went and fished all the time. I grew up on Barron River Road in Greencastle. There's a old lock and dam there. I used to go fish there a lot as a kid and as a young adult, and I didn't have a boat, but we would get out on the dam, and we would bump just off the dam. We would cast out into the current, right off the dam, and we would bump it back to us. And we used to catch a lot of catfish doing that, and that's been several years ago.
Ricky Wasella wants to know what's your all's Christmas wish list.
What's on your Christmas wish list? He's not told me, y'all.
I tell you what, after the storm come through the other day, I really, at that point, said, hey, I don't want anything for Christmas. If anybody was going to get me anything for Christmas, I would just prefer them to take and help one of those families out, because when I went to Bowling Green the next day, I couldn't believe my eyes at the damage and the heartache and the hurt that went on from that storm.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. I kind of figured you might say that. I really did. But yeah, I think really mine would probably be that too. I mean, if you're going to give me money, I'd rather you give them the money or buy them supplies they need, because they're definitely going to need it.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that were left with nothing.
Oh yeah,
if they got away with their life, because I think it ended up being 18 people in Bowling Green that lost their life.
Which, I mean, you all, what I've understood from Cody, you all actually have a family member that actually was hit hard and lost everything.
Yes, they actually had to dig them out of their home the next morning.
Oh,
The day after the tornadoes hit, there was 244 people missing. And was it last? I think it was Friday or Saturday. They finally found the last victim, and it was a 13-year-old girl. And like, it wasn't just like whole families were.
It's just parts
destroyed.
Yeah,
It was
horrific.
But I'm so proud to be a Kentuckian. Just let me tell y'all, our communities have not just served our community well. Our state has served us well. We had 65 buses arrive yesterday from Eastern Kentucky, loaded with wrapped Christmas gifts. At like our mall in Bowling Green, the stores that were vacant have been turned into just storage facilities. Schools, of course, they've canceled schools for the remainder of the year. And school gymnasiums, churches, our faith community, our nonprofit communities, everybody has it's just been overwhelming to see the outpouring of support, just generosity and love towards everybody. So
and I mean, our community's been doing a lot too. They've been especially, we've set up a tractor and trailer at one of our furniture places for donations, and they put signs up everywhere saying to go and put donations in that thing. And then I don't know how many times they fill that thing up, because I've seen it leave and come back. So there's no telling how many times they fill that up, because I've seen them come into our stores and buy pallet loads of water, pallet loads of toilet paper, pallet loads of this, pallet loads of that. And I knew exactly where they were going with it.
Yeah. Oh, it's so needed. I don't think I've ever, you see things like that on TV, but I don't think I've ever seen such destruction close to home. And then the aftermath the need is so great. Like it's just like things that you don't normally see in state, it's
absolutely.
It's crazy.
It's pretty great just seeing everybody come together for a cause, because everything's just been divided for a long time, and we all need to come together.
And while we're on the subject, the day of the tornado, that Saturday morning, we had a ton of people reach out to us knowing that we were in the area and that we could have been affected. And for everybody that reached out for us and prayed for us and just had us covered in protection. And I know that's what it was. And thank y'all. I just, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate it.
I tell you what, I felt nothing but love from everybody. The next day, people reaching out and asking, making sure we were okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
But
there's the star of my show.
Let's go. Hey, baby girl. So let's go back though to the question. So you asked about Christmas. We're going back to that a little bit. Larry had a birthday not long ago, and Larry had a really good birthday, y'all. And so I'm gonna go get one of your birthday gifts and show them. Can I go get one of your birthday gifts and show them? We've not got a chance to use it yet. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
All right.
I don't even know what she's going to get.
No, ain't no telling. No telling.
I tell you what.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
So, Larry.
That's a big box.
See what that is?
Oh.
Yes. So he got an underwater drone. He's not got a chance to use it yet.
Nice. That's gonna be.
We're pretty excited about that.
That's gonna be fun and interesting to see what kind of footage you can get off that one.
Yeah, I've got some pretty big ideas in my head. Maybe coming up early summer, some things we may do, and if it works out, I think it'd be some great footage.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're saying Sandy says very cool. Yeah, I think that's gonna be interesting. Definitely. Definitely can't wait for the photos, the videos, and all that stuff from it. Definitely,
it's gonna be pretty awesome.
What's up, Mike Greenwell?
So I know Larry's been answering all the questions. So Amy, so what do you do for the side of the channel? I know you do some fishing with them, but what is really your important role of 3+1?
Let me say this before she even answers. Every wheel has to have a hub. If that wheel doesn't have a hub, it's not going to work.
Absolutely.
She is the hub that holds it all together.
Oh, no.
Good
Without
answer.
her,
Good answer.
nothing would happen.
That's a good answer.
That was a good answer.
Yeah,
Aw. I have to get you a Christmas present after all. No, I mean, of course, I love fishing. I just don't get the opportunity to do it as much as the guys do. And Larry makes fun of me and says I'm a fair weather fisherman. I'm really not. It's just, I've been busy. I get real busy when it's cold or raining. But anyway, but I guess probably my greatest role in our channel is I do the video production and try to do the I just try to create the content and get it published, which I've done a really poor job at lately. But
no, you've done a great job.
But seriously, like when we started a channel over a year ago, none of us, me, Larry, Cody, none of us knew a thing. I knew how to type in youtube.com. That was about it. I mean, we didn't know how to do anything, and Shirley didn't know how to produce a video. And so we have learned so much. We're not social media. I know we still don't leverage it. Like we've got all the social media accounts, but they're just kind of barren. We don't leverage it real well, but we're just learning as we go. But
yeah, absolutely.
So I've had the fun part of learning a lot. So
yeah,
and it's worked out. Some of the video stuff that you all do, even just the uploads were pretty good. I mean, quality's good, everything's good on them. I really enjoyed them.
Cody's been taking care of the shorts lately. He's kind of taking that and run with it, and he's doing a great job. Yeah, he's doing a great job. So
yeah, he has, yeah.
And he That's actually, good. When we're out there, when you see any good filming, it's him, because they get me. I go to film, I'll get my finger in the lens. I'll do something to mess it up every time.
Every time. If he's not mooning a camera, he's putting his finger in front of the lens.
You want to answer Freddie's question? Okay. There's Freddie's question.
There she is. What's the color of her?
Freddie Cat's good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He made her the Freddie Cats with a special color that he doesn't sell to nobody else.
Hey, that's pretty awesome.
So she got a one-of-a-kind Freddie Cats.
Nice.
They were really good and spot on. Yep.
Pretty awesome.
Absolutely. Sandy, that's Van's wife. She wants to know, what is your favorite body of water to fish on?
So we live right here at Barren River Lake. I can hook to the boat and I can be backing in at the dock in 5 minutes. So we fish Barren River Lake the most, of course, because it's right here in the backyard. But far as going anywhere, I like going down and fishing the Tennessee River. I've only got to do that. Maybe I've been down about 5 different times. I want to go fish some different spots on the Tennessee River. I want to go fish the Mississippi River. I want to go fish the James River. I want to get over and fish the Potomac. I want to fish everywhere.
He wants to fish everywhere.
This last year was blessed, and we got to go over and fish Santee Cooper. That was a lot of fun. That was a great body of water to get to fish.
I caught my PB there.
Yes. Through where I work, I've met guys up in Michigan because I deal with them a lot. That's where we get our molds built. And through that, I've got to go up and fish Lake Michigan salmon fishing. I've went to an inland lake up there and went walleye and pike fishing. This last year, Cody and I took a trip to Eufaula, Alabama, fished Lake Eufaula for crappie, and done a little catfishing while we were there. We did our very first live we ever done while we were there. and catfish from the bank that day. I've been to Mississippi crappie fishing. I've been a lot of places, but to be honest, I think if I had a choice and could do it all the time, I would be on a river somewhere with current fishing if I could do it all the time. I'm here in Kentucky, and I haven't ever fished the Ohio River. I definitely want to get up and fish the Ohio River sometime this year.
I want to get back. I fished it once with J Dog, and I want to get back because I definitely want to get my fish now.
Cumberland River, all over. I fished Green River a lot when I was a kid. It's been years since I fished it. I fished Green River, of course, and Barren River a lot as a kid. And I tell you, I'll fish anywhere. If it's got a fish in it, I'll fish it.
Have you ever fished the Kentucky River?
I have not. I have fished Kentucky Lake, and I have fished Lake Barkley a lot, but I've never went up to the dam and fished or fished on the river there, but I've fished the lakes.
Well, there you go. Me and you will have to go on it then.
All right.
Yeah, we'll have to get over there and get on Kentucky River. Definitely.
Yeah, as long as it has fish, I'm ready to go.
Yep. Yeah, I'm ready to get back to Wolf Creek Dam because I really want to see if I can pull a catfish off from the bank in that current. I've been learning and taking in a lot of information from Big Mike how to fish that the dam waters, the current, the really fast current. So I'm ready. Yes. I think I've got it ready to go now.
Yeah, I like fishing. I like fishing the rivers with current.
Mm-hmm. Sandy said that she, and I know they did, but they just got done fishing Wiley, Lake Wiley 2 weeks ago. They went out with Dieter on a guide trip.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That had to be really awesome. Yeah, when we went to Santee Cooper, we fished one day while we were over there with Kevin from Palmetto Cats, and we went out with Amy had won a trip with Paul Blackwell, fishing guide service over there. Paul Blackwell's very well known, and we went out with him, and it was a great trip.
Mm-hmm.
We done some fishing in the river there while we were there. 2 days.
Yeah, I saw that you all were on the bank fishing there. Yeah.
Yeah, we had some good success there fishing on our own.
That's where I caught that nasty looking fish.
Yeah, Amy caught a fish that weighed 20 some pounds. No, I can't remember what it weighed now, but anyway, it was a good fish, but it had a big chunk of meat gone out of its head. Oof. It was pretty nasty looking.
Yeah, it was gross.
Yeah. What's going on, Avid? Yeah.
B3 Custom Kentucky.
That's Van.
Yep. Yeah, he's driving. Cody says 28 pounds. I was thinking it was in the mid or higher 20s.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a great trip.
Yeah.
And we love to catfish, but in the spring we love to do some crappie fishing too. In the fall, do a little crappie fishing. Mm-hmm. That's the main two things we do fish for: catfish and crappie. Of course, more catfish than anything.
Yep. Fishing Freedom says, do you all prefer blues, flatheads, and why? And I'll throw in their channels since he didn't.
All right. So, far as a takedown, you can't beat that takedown that big blue gives you because he's going to grab it and go with it. Mm-hmm. Flathead, sometimes he'll sit there and chew on it for 30 minutes before he decides to take it. Mm-hmm. But far as a fight, once you do hook up with that flathead, it's hard to beat that flathead fight. He tries to hug the bottom, stays down, and it's pretty awesome. But blue, and until it really, really gets cold, they tend to fight good too. But like I said, I love the takedown on a blue. If the channel cats in our area got very big, I would probably prefer to catch them over all of them because they're just the meanest fish in the water around here. But if you catch a 10-pound channel cat here in our home waters, you've caught a really big channel cat.
What's up, Chrissy?
Hey, Chrissy.
I think channel cats are probably the meanest out of all of them.
Yeah. All right. Since we were talking about the actual fish, I'll throw it out to Amy first. what are your PB catfish?
28 pounds were the blue that Cody was talking about, where they had would have probably weighed 40 if it had the rest of its head. And then last summer I caught my PB flathead.
Channel cat.
Channel cat. It was 17?
10 pounds.
10 pound. Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Chunky 17.
I don't know on flathead. I really couldn't tell you.
You know what? I all the times we've been out, I remember her catching a small flathead or two, but I don't think she ever really caught a big flathead.
I've caught them out of the river, small, fishing off the bank, but nothing to weigh and, nothing to write home about, nothing to river. But
I said that's a lot of people around here. They're catching little bitty tiny flatheads like it ain't nothing, but they're not targeting them. They're targeting bass and other things.
Right.
And they're catching the little bitty baby flatheads, and they're just like, whatever, toss it.
Yeah.
They just don't. They don't even speak about it.
But see, I love fishing. I love going to the bank and just taking a smaller tackle, bait, and just fishing. Taking the grandkids or taking my daughter, or even if I've just got an hour or two and going by myself and fishing for smaller fish, smaller catfish out of the river. There's a spot not far from our house. It's the tailwaters of the dam, and you can go there and just pretty much reel 3 to 5 pound fish in back to back at certain times, and that is so much fun to me. So I love doing that. But you just don't weigh them. You don't go home and say you're not going to believe how big. You go home and say, man, I filled the stringer up, or I caught this many in this amount of time.
I caught like 20 in like 30 minutes or something.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Well, we got a question from your son. It says, what's your goal for the channel? Said, let me tee up a promo question. So, what is the goal for your channel, and what are we going to be seeing in the future?
Well, first off, your first goal is to hit that 1,000. And
we're very close.
We're very close. We're at like 930 something. But actually, and truly, if you ask me what's my goal, I think about it all the time. And my goal is really big. My goal is to go higher and higher to get big enough that you could do it full time. That would be my goal.
Oh yeah. What about you, Amy? What's your side of the goal for the channel?
Just to support Cody and Larry in any way I can. If that's his dream, then I'm gonna do whatever I can to make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of our goal, I want to first and foremost, I don't think I was given this platform just to make it about me or even make it about hunting and fishing. I was given this platform to share my love and God's love for everyone. Mm-hmm. So that would be another big goal of mine, is for me to be able to share God with as many people as I can.
By using the platform that you have.
By using the platform that God has blessed me with. Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then it goes back to what your channel is about.
Yes.
It's God and family, and then the great outdoors.
Great outdoors. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I was actually running around the other day, and right before I even asked you all to be part of the show, I found something that was interesting. It kind of made me think about you all. Let's see if I can blow it up here. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's a little glass. Let me see if I can tilt it a little bit there. Can you see it?
I see it there, but I can't tell what it says. Of course,
it says faith, family, and friends.
That's it.
Yeah.
On the glass. So Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, I thought the first thing that popped in my mind is you all. And then like not even that much longer than when I started asking you all to be on the show. And I was like, yep, that just fit perfect. That's the reason why I saw that. And then I thought of you all and I was like, yep, you're all the next one. Had to be. Yeah.
Well,
what's going on, Isabella?
Something like
Appreciate
that.
you coming in here.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's up, Lisbeth?
It's weird because because where I'm out in the stores and stuff, almost every single day, 6 to 7 days a week, I'm in some store, and I'll see things that reminds me of certain people in the community.
Yes.
So it's just it's funny that way. It makes me think about it. And it's like, okay, and then that's when it said faith and then family and friends. I'm like, I mean, that's the way it is. It's our faith first always.
Yes.
And then it comes to our family, and then like last night, it was all about family last night, nothing else. So just me and my little girl. So sometimes that's just the way it is. I'm going to take a break, shut everything down. I'm not going to touch my phone, do nothing, and it's just family time.
Yeah,
so,
you got to have it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, who is somebody that you're really looking forward to meeting up and fishing with? I know you want to fish with everybody, but
yes.
is there one person or two people that you really want?
One of the first people that ever said anything about fishing with us was Sharina.
Oh, yeah.
And we haven't got to fish with her and Thomas yet. And I really want to this next year, make sure that I get up there, and then if I have to drive to their house, wherever, I want to go fish with Serena and Thomas. And then, as you said, Scott from Bluegrass, I want to get together with him and of course yourself. And
Mike Greenwell.
Mike Greenwell's another one I want to get up there and fish with. Got Jeremy Colvin right here on our home lake. We talk to Jeremy all the time, but we haven't got to get out and just fish with him. And I want to do that. And anybody and everybody, I want to fish with everyone. I want to get, like I said, I want to make a trip. Number one, we talked about making a trip over and fishing with Aaron.
Off the famous dock.
Yeah, go over and fish with Aaron. I would love to go fish the James River and fish with all those guys over there, Stan and Mike Chavez and all those guys, and go down to Potomac. I'm willing to travel as long as I can afford it and have the vacation time. I would love to fish with anybody and everybody.
Yeah,
absolutely. Freddie wants to know why not Freddie. Freddie wants to know why not him.
Well, hey, Freddie, I'm ready. I'm ready, buddy. I've just been waiting on you.
And the 1 tons.
Yes, and go over fish with Art and Josh. Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Sadie wants to know.
Go ahead. I didn't really want to say any names because I didn't want to leave anybody out. I want to fish with everybody, anybody that I can.
And he really does. Like, he really does want to go fish with everybody. And I really can't say nothing. I kind of do too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Sandy wants to know if y'all are going to be at the CatCon in Louisville.
Yes, we will be there.
We absolutely will. And
awesome.
Very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, the best part of that is getting to meet everybody. We talk on here all the time, and everybody is so great. Mm-hmm. I just can't wait to meet them and be able to shake their hands.
No, and I'm going to make you feel uncomfortable when I meet you because I'm going to hug your neck. And I'm probably going to tell you I love you.
I was going to say, if you're a hugger, I know my neck's going to be broke. LG Bass wants to know, Amy, what's in your cake box? Your pictures are mouthwatering.
Oh, thank you.
She has a real talent there. She really does.
I saw the one with the Little Debbie Christmas cake trees.
Yeah, that's been a big cake this year.
Let me say this. It has nothing to do with fishing, but let me say this. This woman can cook. I mean, Y'all wonder why I'm fat and I stay fat? I try to lose weight. There's no way to lose weight around her. She cooks too good. And she cooks like Granny did. She don't cook this new age stuff. She cooks with hog fat and lard. Hey, she cooks the good stuff.
Freddie says the reason why you probably don't want to fish with him because he's bald now.
No, not at all. I'd love to fish with Freddie. I think it would be a hoot to fish with Freddie.
Yeah, most definitely. That would be
Yep.
Freddie and the Moon Man. That sounds like an episode.
Hey, that might be a song right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Where's Miss
Ricky
Becca?
from Ricky from Whisker Dream said, "There's no fishing the James." He goes, I live in Virginia."
Well, maybe we need to come visit you then.
Yep. Let's see. So gonna follow that up. It says, if you could fish anywhere that you've never been, where would it be?
Probably the James River.
That'd be probably your number one.
James River, I've never fished, and it would probably be one of my number one spots that I would. But I'm not going to really. It's a close race with the Mississippi. I haven't fished Mississippi. Mississippi's a lot closer to me. I would love to go down and fish Mississippi, fish with Creole, and get up there and fish with Scott. Well, I can't even think of his name now. Fish with Epic. That would be a dream fishing trip. Get up and fish with Epic. Just soak in some of that knowledge he has. But I want to fish all over. I would love to go out to Oklahoma and fish. Oklahoma has big catfish.
And Ricky, I didn't forget you. I was getting ready to do it. We were kind of talking about fishing with different people, but Ricky Wasola says, I pray and wish more people had the mindset, Larry. The world is lost and twisted. So may God bless you both and give you revelations. Also guide you in this journey.
Oh,
thank you so much, Ricky.
God bless you.
Absolutely awesome. Yeah. And we need more of that. We need more people like that.
How about got me there?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Let's see. What's going on? Go Outdoors. Welcome in. There's Alan Pershala. Welcome in. We've got 33 people in the house. Appreciate y'all coming in here.
That's awesome. What's up, everybody?
Yep. I saw a few people. I know Jody shared us out. Avid, I just saw his post that he just shared us out. Appreciate y'all doing that. Hit the thumbs up. If you haven't hook set 3+1 Outdoors, what are you waiting for? My question.
Right? I mean, really?
What are you waiting on? I mean, it's not just. The thing is, it's not just catfishing. They've done offshore fishing.
Yes.
That was fun.
It's in our blood.
That was fun.
We go on vacation. I'm going to fish. The whole time we're on vacation, I'll get up every morning. Cody and I will. We'll get up every morning and we'll go fishing. It's so much fun. I love it.
Yeah, and we'll be doing that.
I haven't done in a long time.
We'll be doing that in the end of May this year. So, yeah.
Nice.
And October.
Yeah. Come January 1st, 4 new weeks of vacation. I'm gonna start planning some fishing trips.
There you go. Ricky from Whisker Dream said it'd be an honor to fish with you too.
Yes.
Yes, that would be great.
Danny Stone, yes, he said yes. Mississippi was the correct answer because that's where he's at.
Oh, I got you. Go Outdoors. Give me just a moment.
Yeah, Danny, I just never have got up and got over fished in Mississippi. Mississippi is definitely a great fishery, and just waiting on the opportunity to get over and fish it, and I hope we get to this year.
Yeah. Go Outdoors. I'll get them. Mods, if you all could throw up the links of them, and thanks, Greenwell. There it is. So he was asking for links. So there you go.
How tall is Larry? Please say bigger than Chris.
Are you taller than Chris from Hooks and Hammocks?
I am definitely taller. I'll be honest. I'm 6 foot even.
Nice, because Chris is only like 5, maybe $1.05, maybe.
I'm 6 foot even, and I have 3 boys, and all 3 of them are taller than I am.
Yeah. We're both tall. He's 6 foot. I'm 5'11", and our boys they tower over us, all of them. So I think our daughter's going to wind up being the shortest one out of all of them.
Yeah, my biggest problem is seeing if my little girl will be as tall as me or she's going to be as short as my wife. So, which my wife is not short. She's not that short.
Why?
I don't know. The Chad said, I'm mad at Larry.
Hey, I love you, Chad. I want to fish with you, number one.
And he put
he did say you.
Dot dramatic effect.
Yeah. Oh, Ricky from Whisker Dreams says, don't fish with Lee Evans.
Hey, I'd love to fish with Lee. Actually, Lee's talked to me, and we've talked about fishing together.
Oh yeah,
love to make it happen.
I have nothing bad to say about fishing with Lee. Me and him, every time we fish together, if it's been on his boat or he came down here and fished with me, or I went up there, we met halfway. We've always had fun. It's been
What's up,
the funnest time ever.
Happy anniversary, JBT.
What's up, JBT? Yeah, congrats. Yep, it's always
Ricky,
good.
Is that Mr. Duggar?
Mr. Duggar.
Shh. Gosh, you gotta quit giving out my secrets. Holy. I'm in my mothership right now. That's why it's different.
Chad said you moved him into 5th place. That's why. Pure.
Oh, for the bank or the boat?
The boat tournament.
Oh, the month long boat tournament.
Chad and I are right there neck and neck, and then we have the James River. We don't want to talk about that.
Well, Chad, sounds like to me you need to get back out and go fishing more. Ricky says I need to finish what he said at the end. He said he is just having a hard time with the bite. That's why.
And we went through that. Bad. So bad.
I tell you what, I'm gonna be honest. I love wintertime catfishing, cold weather catfishing. We always have better luck wintertime catfishing than any other time.
And spring.
And usually wintertime is when we'll catch big fish. We haven't caught any real. We caught a 30 the other day, but we hadn't caught any real big ones yet. But it's coming.
See, 30 in some people's water, that's a big fish.
Well, it is in our waters. Here on Barron, if you catch a 50 to 60 pound fish, you're all the way to the top tier.
Trophy bass, and you're all water. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, anything teen or better is good on our lake.
Yeah. There you go. He's not really mad at you. He says Larry needs to get with me on that.
Yes, definitely, Chad. I've been wanting that to happen for a long time.
Yeah, Chad said that y'all are losing to the James River. Like, what do you expect? You're just doing it for fun.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's an experience. We entered that tournament just because, I had never got to experience a tournament like that, and we wanted to experience it and see how it was. And, and I'm competitive, I'll be honest. I hate to lose. I don't like
and in case y'all haven't noticed, Larry jumps on just about every opportunity he has to be actively involved in whatever's going on in the fishing community. So if there's a fishing tournament going on or a parody contest, like it really doesn't matter. Whatever, like he's gonna say yes, and I mean, why not? You only live once, right?
It kind of killed me that I didn't enter in Chad's next one, the Winter Blues. I really wanted to get in it, and I wanted to just fish here at home. But like I said earlier, in the wintertime, when our lake's down to winter pool, any of the areas we can fish, we can't go live. We can't get to the areas that we can
we
go
do
live.
good to go live when it's
because I think me and you were talking about that, about trying to do it together or something like that. And then you said something about the signal was not good.
Yeah, we can't get enough service to go live in the wintertime.
What's up, Kevin?
But like I said, I'm right here. I'm after the first year here, get the holidays over with, get Christmas over with, New Year's. I plan on start doing a little traveling. I'm not going to go all winter without going live. So if we have to go down the Tennessee River or whatever we have to do to go live some, we're going to.
There's the Bandit Frogster. Appreciate you coming in here. She said, I made your live. Woohoo!
So glad you're here. We've been waiting on you.
Yep. Oh, there's Ronnie Moore. What's going on, Ronnie? Appreciate you coming in here, man. Said Missouri in the house. Whisker Dream. It is 3+1 Outdoors is their channel name. I think Mr. Duggar just dropped the link there for you.
Thank you, Mr. Duggar.
Yep. What's going on, Kevin? He said there's a power couple if I've ever seen one.
Hey, thank you, Kevin.
Yep, that's awesome. That's what we're here for. I mean, that's what we're trying to do with the show right now. Don't know when it's going to end, but the couples edition series will probably go on for a while.
Okay.
I think I see something coming toward me.
I saw that. Oh, I think she brought you. Oh, that's so sweet.
Thank you, Bubba girl. Thank you.
Oh, you got a good girl there.
Yep. That is my favorite for here is hot chocolate.
Oh, yummy. So our baby girl just turned 16 and she's the last of our children. So kind of
this one's 9. This one's 9, and this one is our last of our kids. So
she's sure is pretty.
She's like the only. She's like the only. Well, let's see. But yeah, I was trying to catch up with the chat here. Looks like.
So Freddie said, so who is Larry's favorite bald and bearded guy?
Oh.
It'd have to be Freddie or Brian B. I'm going to go with Freddie.
I've got the. I like the Brian B.
You know what? You got Mike from Catfish and Crappie is bald and bearded also.
Yeah. And what about Mike? I don't got hair on top.
I'm not sure he wears a hat all the time.
No, I feel like we could so easily offend somebody right now. Let's change the subject. Let's go back to the chats here. So,
Frogster says it's nearly midnight at where she's from. So,
I think she's in the UK.
Squirrel?
Yep, she's all over there fishing with the squirrels. Going on, squirrel. Well, Danny Stone just hook set your all's channel, so there you go.
Thank you, Danny. We appreciate that.
Where are you at? Because I know you're getting close to the nice big milestone of 1K.
Yeah, we're 932 is I think where we were earlier today when I looked.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Lee Evans, no, I said I was in the mothership. Yeah, well, sort of. I'll answer it. It's sort of, but it's my nephew's computer room. So I'm at my in-laws. I'm not in the closet. I'm not in the closet.
See, Lee, you shouldn't ask that question. I was wanting to say Kelly's going to come out of the closet, but I shouldn't say that.
I just got in. I just got into the closet. I don't want to come out.
So Chad said, what I lack in hair, I make up in fishing.
Hey. ...
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, there's another balded, bearded fisherman right there. Another Chad.
Yep.
So Lee wants to know when you and Cody are going to go take a trip to Richmond to fish.
We're going to try to plan that this year. This year sometime.
How far is that?
I'm not sure. I have to look it up.
I don't know. Maybe it's a short.
He is you're all an hour and a half from me. He is about another hour drive north of me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nothing. We can jump in the truck anytime,
Yeah.
jive
Yeah.
over with that.
Because I figured, I think when we were talking about coming over, I was coming over there to fish with you. I figured it out. I was only actually, and when I went to fish the dam, I was only 30 minutes from where you all were at when I went fishing the dam there. So
Yes.
it'll just take me an hour and a half to get to you also, and he's an hour north of me.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
Cody?
it's like we go down and fish Tennessee River. It's about a 3-hour drive where we've been going down to Chattanooga, but I think Cody and I are going to plan us a trip, go down and fish the Nickajack Dam sometime this next year. We've been going fishing Chickamauga Dam, Nickajack Lake. We're going down fish Nickajack Dam and fish. Well, my mind draw the blank thinking of the name of the lake, but anyway, fish below Nickajack Dam. So
So Cody's letting all our secrets out.
Yeah, he just put in there that you're all going to do a 1K giveaway.
Oh yeah,
we got a few things.
Yeah, and we're for sure going to do a 1K giveaway when we get to 1,000, and it's going to be a subscriber giveaway.
Can I show them one thing?
You can.
Okay. I'll be right back. Huh?
We've had some stuff donated to us. Pontoon Jody gave us a light to give away at 1K. We have what she's getting to show you right now is like a $250 fly reel someone give us to give away.
So it is a brand new Reddington fly reel rod.
Fly reel, not rod.
I said rod. Yeah, fly reel. Anyway,
it's like a $250 reel.
Yeah.
Nice.
A friend of ours is starting up next year. Is starting up a sinker business, and he's hooked us up with 50 pounds of sinkers to give away. It's going to be his business is going to be JC's Sinkers, I think, and so he's give us a big donation of sinkers to give away. So we've been gathering up a few things here and there. So when we do hit the 1,000, we can do a big giveaway. But it's definitely going to be a subscriber only giveaway.
Yeah, we just want to show some love to everybody that supported us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And has supported us organically, and we just want to bless everybody that is part of our community.
Yeah,
absolutely. Are you all close to your all's watch hours too?
Oh,
we hit our watch hours when we were very low. We were probably 500 subs when we hit our watch hours. But
awesome. Y'all started how long ago did y'all start your channel? I can't remember. It
was a year ago, June.
No, it was a year ago in October. It was a year ago in October, but I didn't really learn how to start putting content out until around December or January.
Okay.
And so then you started doing lives, and then it just naturally happens. And the late fall and early winter is a very difficult season for our lives, become very, very busy. So of course that slows us down. But so I figured we'd lose some watch hours whenever that happened, but we didn't. So but that's what it is.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean we're still balling on a budget too, so
Well, a lot of us are. I mean, it's
we do what we can, but
what we got.
But we're loving doing it.
Yeah,
and
enjoying the journey.
Yeah,
that's it.
And we did slow down a little there because Karsten was playing soccer, all the grandkids were playing football. And then, like I said, once our lake got down to winter pool, we couldn't go live on it anymore. And I really missed doing the lives, like I said. So we're going to have to make some trips here pretty soon just to get where we can go do a live.
Yeah. We got Pontoon Jody's coming to the house. We've got Muskrat, and I'll give you a warning, Muskrat. The last person that started making fun of me of being where I'm at won't see and be able to chat with us for another 5 minutes. So
Oh no.
you've been warned. Huh? What? Roger? Muskrat? No. Let's see. Said Whisker says, I did have a budget. Uncle Lou Rod took it all. Yep. Yep. We were talking about that beforehand, before the show. Yeah, I'm not even close to getting an Uncle Lou's rod now. So
Yeah, we still need to get us one. Everybody has raved about them. I know they're good rods. It's just we have so many catfish rods now, but you can never have too many.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, Jeremy's in here. How you doing, Jeremy?
Yep, there's Jeremy Colvin. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I'm glad to see Jeremy in the chats. I'm glad to see Jeremy's doing better.
Yeah,
Jeremy,
absolutely. Yeah, it's
battle with COVID there, and I'm glad to see him getting active and doing.
For sure.
And now maybe get to run into him out here on the lake doing some fishing.
Well, he just put it in there. Says he's better.
Tomorrow. Don't tell him that. He'll be calling
He's going fishing tomorrow.
That's awesome, Jeremy.
So that's awesome that he's actually getting to be able to go out tomorrow.
I hope he catches some hogs tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's a good question from Miss Frogster. Says, does Miss Amy outfish Mr. Larry often?
So yeah, usually I do. But here, let me tell you why. Because my husband is so nice. When we go fishing together, he lets me catch all the fish. So that's why I outfish him. I'm a little more nimble than he is, so I usually get to the fishing pole before he does.
Oh man, I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah, you better.
Let's see. Avid says, Amy, you're always the best of 3+1.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna be honest. With the Whisker Awards, I put in for her for Spouse of the Year. It ain't the Spouse of the Year. She's been the spouse of the year for 31 years, almost 32 years. But just like I said earlier, the reason I put her in for it is because I truly mean it when I say she is the hub that holds it all together. Because all the stuff that she does behind the scenes, all the editing and everything she does, without her, we wouldn't have the channel. So my hat's off to her and the stuff. And then lets me go fishing all the time. Lets me go hunting all the time. And never complains about it. It's pretty awesome.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed, y'all. I'm blessed. And it's a privilege to get to do it. So
your son says, unless Cannon is on the boat, he takes every fish. Yep.
What Cody said. Mm-hmm.
I've seen some of the lives, and it's just like I can see the rod going down, and he's like, boom, he's already gone after it. Like you didn't even have a chance to see the rod go down. He's done on it.
So like when I first started doing videos, putting their videos together, like you hear Cannon, let me reel it in. Can I reel it in? Let me reel it in. And I would cut all that out. And now, I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. I just put it in there. Yeah. Like,
it's been fun.
No, and not this time.
Yeah. It's like I'd hear Larry sitting there going, no, can't reel it in yet. No. I'm dying laughing. It's the most fun part of the shows.
It's hilarious. So look, his younger brother Compton's not much different. We've got a video. That's premiering this coming Thursday. And Compton catches his PB in it. But Larry catches, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, Larry catches reels of fish in it on this video. And you can hear Compton, let me reel it in. Can I reel it in? Can I have that one? Can I reel it in? Let me have that one. Can I reel it in? And Larry B's just steadily just ignoring him like he can't hear him. It's so funny. Absolutely. And I left it all in there. So,
So going with what Miss Frogster says, nope, it's because the hormones are better. Hormones and better anglers.
Thank you.
So my love of the outdoors came from, I have an uncle that took me fishing and hunting when I was a kid all the time. So here recently, he's came up and went fishing with me a few times. We hadn't got to fish together in a lot of, few years.
Yeah.
So me, him, and Cannon go out one day. I can't remember what Cody was doing. He didn't go with us. It was me, my uncle, and Cannon. And so we get out there, and the first takedown, my uncle just hands Cannon the rod and lets him reel it in. Well, the next takedown, my uncle gets it. He starts reeling it in. He keeps reeling it in. Cannon looked up at him and said, "Hey, on this boat, I reel in all the fish."
Rotten.
See, that's what I'm afraid of because of this one. This one's going to be probably that way. Once I get her out there and get her started to fishing and stuff, I guarantee it.
Hey, but wouldn't you rather have that? Like, that's a good problem to have, you know?
Absolutely. Well, it's building memories.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, she's got her own first fishing rod now. So she's got her own personal fishing rod that was given to her by Van from V3 Customs. So that way she can go fishing.
Amazing.
So, what's going on, Rebecca and Jamie? Appreciate you coming in. Jody, don't go there, Jody. Don't go there, Jody. I took a lesson from Miss Frogster. I am in the cupboard underneath the stairs.
The Bandit Frogster said, "This may be my first and last appearance on one of Mr. Kelly's lives. Frogs are naughty." Naughty.
Yep.
Love
Miss
it.
Frogster can get that little bit that way. So we gotta be a little careful, Miss Frogster. We have kids watching. No, you're always welcome in here, Frogster. You are. You're always welcome in here. Jody.
What?
Oh, hey, Jody.
No, don't.
I'm going to have to give you 5 minutes to think about it.
No. Not Jody.
Not Jody?
No.
Okay. Just because my child is here, I'll give you a break. Oh, we got there's Jamie from the Rebecca and Jamie side, Carolina Real Screamers.
Sure. Yeah.
What's up, guys?
They just did their first live this weekend.
Pretty awesome.
It was pretty cool. So, because of their first live, in 2 weeks, they will be on my channel, my show for the couple series.
That's cool.
So
yeah, I watched the video the other day where Jamie went fishing by himself and took out a deer with the boat trailer while he was gone.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah.
You can answer, please.
Yeah.
Rebecca said he wasn't allowed to go by himself anymore.
No, they're a team, and I really enjoyed them being on the show and watching them because they are a cute little couple. They really are. So, well, there's there's Chucky Morgan in the house. Appreciate you coming in here. Yep. And I think I've got if it'll work out, I've actually got a real special guest next week.
Awesome.
We're not special. We're not special enough.
Well, you are.
He said real.
Well, this couple that's coming on next week, the wife of this couple has been going through a really hard time lately. She's been battling a sickness and illness, really, really bad.
Okay.
And I had talked them in coming on the show. She's been on the show before. He hasn't. So this will be his first live stream, I think, on the catfish community.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So I will go ahead and throw it out there right now because right now I don't know for sure, but we've been talking and we just kind of have to wait between stuff that's going on with them, the medical side. But Miss Paula Smith and Mr. Ken will be on the show next week.
That's
So
awesome.
awesome.
that'll be it's going to be an awesome show. We've been talking, and I've been keeping up with them, and she's been letting me know how everything's going. So I kind of threw it out there, said, "Hey, I know it's been hard, but I know the community's been behind you. Let's do a little special show with you and Ken." And she said, "Let's do it." And Ken agreed. As of right now, he's agreed. So we'll see. Well, hopefully everything will go well, and we'll get
That's
them on
awesome.
the show next week. Definitely.
Be glad to see her.
Dun, dun, dun. We've got. Yep. I know Rebecca and them are Jamie are looking forward to their show. Definitely. Jody says, "Amy, your hair looks really nice tonight."
Oh, well, thank you. I need to get my roots did. I'm graying it up here, y'all. But you know, Cody give me gray hair.
Oh, there you go. Said Ricky says, "Larry and Amy, you need to come and have coffee with us on Lee's morning talk."
Oh yeah.
Ah,
You know what? I jump in every now and then when I get a chance, when I get get to take a break and can jump on while he's in there. But you know, every morning I get to work at 7:00, and from my house to work, it's about a 45-minute drive. So I leave home about 6:00 every morning, and then it's 5:00 or after in the evenings. You know, usually when I get home.
Thank you,
but
Ron.
I'll warn you. I'll warn you that on Lee's lives, anything goes. There's not a subject that we don't touch.
You know, I've been in sometime and I'll jump in the chats and let them know I'm in there. But a lot of times while I'm at work, I'll pull it open and I'll be listening. I just don't ever jump in the chat or anything because I know I'm going to jump back out and go back to work. So I just sit and listen.
Yeah. We've got Mike Irvin's in the house. What's going on, Mike? Mr. Duggar's out there throwing out links.
Thank you, Mr. Duggar. He's pretty awesome.
Yep.
He's out of this world.
literally out of Yeah, he's just like right around the corner, down the hallway. He's in the other room.
He's in Australia.
No, he's in the ship. There's somebody I haven't seen in forever in the chat. Miss Becca. She goes, "I'm really late." Well, hello, Miss Becca. Welcome. Hey, it's fine. We're still here. We're still going strong. So, what's going on, Danny Stone? I know you've been in here for a little bit, but let's see. I think we got through most of the tackle, but what is something that you are looking for getting tackle wise?
Oh, I don't know. So in 2020, we bought a new boat. We bought a Tracker Pro 170. Since buying it, my beautiful, loving wife bought me a new Garmin fish finder and put on it. Upgraded our fish finder. I love that thing. It has side imaging, down imaging, everything. It's really, really nice. I built new rod racks and put on it and got monster rod holders on those. Since we've had the channel, we've upgraded all of our rods and reels and got better tackle. Love using the drifting weights, dragging baits. When we anchor up, my favorite's the disc sinkers. I love using the disc sinkers when we anchor up. And like I said, I just bought me a bumping rod and look forward to getting on some rivers with some current that I can do some bumping.
He got a fishing bow.
Yeah, just got a new fishing boat. Plan on doing
Yeah,
something.
that's one of the things we hadn't talked about. I mean, I think you had a while back had went bow fishing, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did while we were in Gulf Shores. We went out and done some bow fishing on the ocean, up in the
It's
shallow
so
waters.
much fun. So much
we
fun.
shot some stingray, some flounder, crabs.
Cody made an unbelievable shot and hit a pencil fish.
Needlefish.
I mean, I said a pencil fish, a needlefish.
That thing was bigger around than
And
you
no
think.
bigger than a pencil. That's what I was thinking. And it was a blast. It was a lot of fun. So we got him a bow fishing set up, and got to get Cody one now. And so
that's one thing I've not done yet. I've been really wanting to do it.
So much fun.
It really is.
I watch videos on it all the time, and it's just
I look forward to trying it this summer, getting some carp and using them for cut bait.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm not real good
to me, it's like getting out there and doing the bow fishing. I don't keep any fish.
About the carp.
Yeah, I don't keep any fish. So it's kind of hard for me to do any bow fishing.
Yeah, well, the fish that you were usually shooting while bow fishing are carp and gar.
And
okay.
I've never eat a gar, but I'd be willing to try one.
Yeah.
I guess I would.
Ricky, Whisker Dreams, they are in Kentucky, along with the rest of us Kentucky folk.
Yes, we live in Kentucky. We live in Scottsville, Kentucky.
Lower South Central Kentucky. We're about 30 minutes above the Tennessee state line.
We're right. Our county joins the Tennessee state line. We live up in the northern part of our county. We live right on Barren River Lake. So that's the reason we fish Barren River so much. We live right.
So say, like you said, you're only about 5 minutes.
Yes.
And you're in, so.
Yep.
Yep. She did, Frogster. She got me another cup already. My second cup for the night.
Fishing Freedom said, Larry, come down here and we'll shoot some of those Asian carp. It's a blast.
Yeah, I would love to. Oh, those are great bait also. And we need to kill all of them we can, get them out of our waterways.
Now, hold up now. Danny Stone says gar's good eating. You just got to put them on a smoker. And he said, you'll thank me later.
Well, I've never eaten one, but I would try one. And I love firing up the smoker. That's for sure.
Now we got a debate going on in chat because Mr. Duggar says they're nasty.
Yeah. I guess it's just
your opinion, I guess.
Yeah. Preferred taste. There's Alvin Lewis and Annette Morgan.
So what is your favorite? What is your favorite fish to eat?
To eat?
Yeah. Like while we're talking, food is my love language. So while we're talking about fish,
shrimp.
Or not carp, crappie.
What is shrimp?
Crappie.
Yeah. Crappie or catfish is my go-to fish to
Where
eat.
does shrimp come from?
I've actually got probably 8 fillets of crappie in the freezer right now. So
I love some crappie, but probably my favorite's walleye.
What kind of animal are they?
Fish.
What kind of fish?
Just shrimp.
Mine's probably gonna be redfish.
Yeah, redfish is good.
Y'all, so good, so good.
I see right here. Well, we'll eat almost kind of anything. Cod, but a lot of our I know a couple places that can get fresh cod in that we can get. Then you got catfish, you got crappie, tilapia. We'll get tilapia in here. What? I'm missing something.
So, okay, thank you.
What Whisker and Dream says I have to be able to catch fish. I know.
Thank you, Cody, for pointing out my mistake. Mr. Duggar did not say they were nasty. He said they were tasty, and I just can't. So
she just can't.
I can't see. So anyway.
Again, but here in our hometown, we have Harper's Catfish, and people have came from all over the country to eat at Harper's Catfish, and they're real good friends of ours, and we eat there about once a week. So where I used to keep some catfish to eat, we don't ever even keep any to eat anymore because, like I said, we go to Harper's and eat catfish about once a week.
I mean, when we didn't live close to the water, you know, and was in a different season of life, or, you know, to put it politely, we would, whenever we had an opportunity, we would, we went fishing, we kept everything we caught, we cleaned everything we caught, and we froze it. And we tried to keep our freezer as full as possible because, I mean, that was our livelihood. That's what we
absolutely.
And now that, you know, we're in a different season of life, and don't have the same hardships that we used to have, and we're 5 minutes away from the boat dock. So, you know, there's just really no need to keep our freezer full anymore. Now we do, don't get me wrong, we do keep fish. I'm not saying we release everything.
Especially crappie.
Right. Crappie's not going back, y'all.
Do you all do any bluegill at all?
I'm sorry?
Bluegill. Do y'all eat bluegill?
Yeah.
Gosh, yes, I love a bluegill. If it's big enough to grease the skillet, I'll fillet it and take it home. But we do a couple of times a year. We will have a big fish fry, usually one with family and then one with our small group at church. And our small group's not that small anymore, but anyway, a group of friends from church. And so we do keep enough fish to do that. And I mean, it takes quite a bit, but for the most part, we still throw everything back, but we do keep them. We don't release everything, but you know.
Yeah. Now we used to do that. I think when we were kids, we used to do that. My dad and everybody else, my uncles, we kept almost everything.
Yeah.
So.
Well, now we pretty much, if we're going to keep a fish to eat, it'll be a fish that's 5 pounds or less.
Yeah. They taste better anyway. And we don't have like used to, we had all the boys at the house, and the boys always had friends over. I mean, like you didn't cook for 3 like we do now. You cook for 20. And, but now it's just us and our, you know, it doesn't take that much to feed us anymore. So we just keep the smaller ones. So Florida Flash, any of you ever eat snook? It is amazing. I don't even know what snook is.
It's a fish in the ocean.
Oh, no, I'd try it.
Cody's already posting out other things. We have a bluegill catch and clean cook posted.
Yeah, it's posted. Yep.
So when we go to on vacation, usually we do some surf fishing, and while we're surf fishing, we always catch some whiting. We'll keep those and eat them. If we catch a redfish that's in slot, we'll keep it and eat it. Pompano, we keep our pompano. We keep those and eat them. A lot of fish in the ocean that we keep when we go down there, and all of them are delicious.
That one time though, the locals was telling us that the hardhead catfish, he's like, no, you don't want to keep them. They're nasty. But you know, we had to try. So we took them, and I think we actually have a video of us showing it. All 3 of us tried it. We cooked like 4 or 5 different fish, and all of us, we took a bite of that hardhead catfish, and we was like, oh, it's good. And you could just see our face transition. It was like, but there's just kind of a taste. And it went bad real quick. It got nasty. May keep you from starving to death, but I think that's the only thing I've eaten out of the ocean that we've caught that I've not cared for. Yeah. But like I said, I'd eat it to keep from starving. But
it was pretty nice.
Sheephead are delicious.
You know, I've never eaten a sheephead either. I haven't ever caught one, but I would like to. Probably my favorite.
Florida Flash.
The redfish are delicious, of course, but the pompano, I really like the pompano. The pompano are really good. They're a meaty fish, not a flaky. It's more of a meaty fish, but they're really good to eat.
Cannon, our grandson, caught a huge pompano. In the fall.
Yes.
All right, we're talking about fish. What is your fish what's a type of fish you like to actually go after? You haven't got after, not caught yet.
That
on your bucket list. What fish is on your bucket list?
What fish is on my bucket list? Ooh, that's a hard one.
Let's put it this way: what fish is on your bucket list that is feasible for you to do? Because I know a lot of people want to go after the big ones over in Amazon and big whales, catfish. But I mean, I'm talking about stuff that you think that in your lifetime you're going to be able to actually accomplish.
I'll be honest. Anything in our local waters, I've caught. I've been up north and fished. Like I said, caught king salmon, coho salmon, lake trout, pike. I've caught muskie here at home, smallmouth, largemouth, all this. Anything local, I can't really think of anything local that I would really like to catch. Of course, when I go fishing in the ocean, there's so many different breeds of fish there. I'd be glad to catch any of them, just so say I caught them. But my bucket list would be to catch a triple-digit catfish, catch a 100-pound catfish. If I could ever do that, it would be awesome. And that's saying a lot because my PB is 64 pounds. So to jump up to 100 pounds, that would be something.
On a rod and reel.
Yeah, on a rod and reel. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think mine would be, I'd like to go offshore and catch like some big offshore fish. I mean, that's what mine would.
You saying that? Goliath grouper. I'd love to go catch. I've never.
Absolutely, I'd love to catch a grouper. I mean, I really like to go out and just get some big, swordfish, things like that. Something that's, because I've seen the battles that they do. I mean, it's hours upon hours sometimes, and that's, to me, it's just intriguing to be able to say I did it once and be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to go. I'd love to go catch an alligator.
Oh yeah.
Carolina Real Screamer said they just live 15 minutes from the ocean.
Yep. There you go.
Yep.
We need to be friends.
Yep. I was talking with Kevin with Palmettos. He's about 15 minutes too.
Yeah.
From the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah. When we were over there at Santee Cooper, they were talking about, we were out there fishing. I can't remember exactly how Paul put it. He said, from where we were fishing there in Santee Cooper out on the lake, he said it was about 15 minutes.
As a crow flies.
As a crow flies to where
to drive
to the ocean.
Much farther.
But to drive it, you had to go around. It would take 45 minutes to drive her.
Yeah.
Well. And Danny Stone said, Larry, you're naming all the fish that I catch in Florida, real close to Gulf Shores. I go there twice a year. We do too.
Yep. We do too, Danny.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
But we go a little. We don't usually. We fished Pensacola, I think, once, but we usually don't.
We fish down at Fort Morgan a lot.
Yeah.
Love going down to Fort Morgan and fishing down there.
Yeah.
Mr. Douglas said 64 ain't little.
No, 64 not little.
No.
I've been blessed to catch two fish in the 60s. I caught a 60-pound flathead and a 64-pound blue. But both of them were caught years ago. I haven't caught a big fish like that in several years. 40-some pounds would beat anything in the last 10 years anyway.
Miss Frosher says that she goes, I only surf fish as the sea is only a 5-minute walk from where I live. So, but I only eat fish I catch and clean straight to the barbecue. So they do a little mini weekend tent venture. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
That's what I love about surf fishing. I mean, there's so many different breeds of fish, different species of fish you catch, and most of them are good to eat. And we always have a big fish fry when we go on vacation on what we catch for the week.
Yeah. Now we've learned a lot over the last couple of years as far as tackle and what to target and what seasons, what time of the year you go, and it's pretty cool.
Miss Becca says she likes your wall behind you, but actually it's not a wall, Miss Becca.
Actually, it's not. It's a photo backdrop.
Yep.
Our walls are like the brown color, like the tan or the beige, and like they're just, it's so washed out, but
Jamie and Rebecca says that they are next to Myrtle Beach, so that's how close they are.
Oh, fun.
Yes.
Yep. Let's see, Florida Flash. We're talking about the Goliath Groupers.
I think we need to go.
So they caught one. Says we caught one. The captain estimated to be around 500 pounds.
What?
wow.
About an hour fight. Took an hour fight.
Yeah, I've seen videos of people catching them things. I would love to catch one of those. I've caught shark.
Yeah.
I've never caught a big shark, but I've caught small shark surf fishing. I've got a hold of some shark that I couldn't turn while surf fishing. But I don't know. It's just, I guess I would love to catch a big shark, but it's not something that really on my bucket list to do or anything.
So Danny Stone said, Cody, holy cow, I was there in May and the first week of October this year. So Danny, we go the first week of October without fail.
Every year?
Every year. So, and we normally go in April or May, or we just started being able to have the opportunity to do that last year too. But I think this year we're going in May. But without fail, we go every first week of October. So we need to hook up.
And
we
the
need to
fishing,
make that happen.
The fishing at Fort Morgan in October is on fire.
Yes.
Last year we had better luck in the spring, but
we about froze to death.
But it was a little cooler when we went down. Yes.
Yeah.
Frogster, I know that Larry and Amy and Cody, they've done lives from the ocean fishing. They've just, I know your last trip you all did some live videos. But yeah, I say you all probably do. Plus, going further, you're going to be doing more videos anyways, especially on vacations. Definitely.
Yeah, we've done edited videos from surf fishing, and we've done live surf fishing. We've done both, just like catfishing. We've done both. We do both. We do some lives. We used to do a lot more lives in the summer, but like I said, here in the winter on our home lake, we just can't get service.
Lake just won't allow it.
Out there. Yeah. But we are planning to do some traveling, so we can just do some lives here soon.
What's up, Big Mike?
Yep. What's up, Mike?
We'll go down visit Mike down there Tennessee River.
Yes.
And go live.
There's Dan Thompson. What's going on, Dan? Appreciate you coming in here. We just got 29 people in here. Appreciate y'all sticking with us and hanging out. Again, if you've not hooked set Larry and Amy from 3+1, I'm going to say it again. Why not? What are you waiting for?
Right.
Set the hook.
Yeah, set the hook on them.
We'd love to have you on the team.
Make sure you hit that bell. They're so close to that 1K. Let's try to help them get there. They deserve it. They really do.
Oh, look there. Danny has a friend, Matthew Isabel. Beach Bum, Bama Beach Bum. We know who he is. Larry B's actually run into him fishing before.
I actually met him last year. Not year before last, when we went down in the fall. Not this past October, but the October before. I looked up and here he come walking right at me. And I was doing a video while I was there, but I didn't ask him to be on it or anything. I was sure he gets bombarded enough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, people always coming up to him and trying to pictures, videos, whatever they can.
But I will say he was super nice. Stood there and talked to me, gave me some tips.
Yeah.
Which I'll have to say, Cody used to watch him all the time. Cody's one kind of introduced me into watching him with us going down there fishing, and Cody started watching him and. We started fishing with pompano rigs and different things, and we started having a lot more success when we were.
I think he's the one that turned y'all into shrimp bites or something.
Yes, the shrimp, the fish bites.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you, Evan.
Yep. There you go. So he's going to be posting you all on the community tab to help you push to 1K. So there you go.
All right. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Big Mike says he watches them too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah.
I think
I've watched quite a bit of his stuff too. So
yeah, and his chest cam game is on point. That's all I'm gonna say. He does so good with that. I don't know how he does it, but anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of it. I've been watching quite a bit. I mean, I've got a lot of the guys that I follow on YouTube. Their GoPro footage is beyond what I can ever do with videos.
Yeah, that's one of the things, as you said earlier, what would I want for the boat or anything? And that's one of the things I need to do. I need to run the wiring and everything and rig my GoPros up where I can get them in an angle where they can just sit and run all the time and video all the time. I know I want to do that, but I don't want to do it just because it'd be so hard on her to go through and have to cut out so much video. But
no, as I'm learning more,
to get the takedowns and everything, you just about have to do that.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because I mean, you're not always got the camera that's on you or that's watching you, or the GoPro that's on you, or just one spot that's going to get every takedown that you can. So,
but this last year we did set the boat up a lot better. Like I said, we built our own rod racks that are made out of aluminum. Come up, we got monster rod holders on them. They're adjustable. You can lay them out in, do them anyway. They're really nice, and we got it where all of our rods are out the back of the boat now, so that makes it a lot easier.
Now, you try to do a lot of your buying your tackle like locally, like from local businesses and stuff like that.
We don't really.
Yeah.
We don't really have any local small business owners is what I'm trying to say that sells that in our area. So
we get our tackle from all the guys from here at YouTube and different ones, just like everybody else does. Like I said, I do have a good friend that's making weights. He's already making up a bunch now. He's opening up a business this next year. He's blessed me with a bunch of drift sinkers and bank sinkers and everything. And like I said, he actually blessed us this weekend with 50 pounds to give away when we hit that 1,000. So.
Let's see, Miss Frogster. So I'm new to U.S. fishing community, and I've already hooked up with Cody 3+1. So we'll have a nosy at previous ocean fishing bits. So she's gonna be going back and watching everything.
Okay.
So that's definitely gonna be good. She's gonna go back and watch them. Hey, that'll help. That'll help still with the watch hours, keeping it up there.
Go back, check them out. We catch some redfish, like I said, pompano, stingrays, shark, lots of whiting, hardheads, a little bit of everything.
Yep, absolutely. We got that. What's going on, Gigability? Appreciate you coming in here.
Yeah, Gigability. He's another one that fishes the ocean.
Yep.
Yeah, I talked to him a lot while we were down surf fishing this last year.
He said, evening from the whiting capital of the United States.
I tell you what, the whiting, I guess they're more like I don't know, I would consider them like a bluegill or something. You catch so many of them while you're out there surf fishing. But I tell you what, they're tasty little fellas.
They are.
Flay them up, batter them, deep fry them. They're pretty tasty.
Well, Danny, I appreciate that, man. It's just something I just felt like I wanted to do is these interviews. Because if everybody knows in here, I had Chris Souders on a few weeks back, and he used to do a tackle show every Tuesday night. It's around 7:00, and when he stopped doing this, it kind of had a little void. And I didn't have any tackle show to watch, so I felt like this is something what I wanted to do. So it's been awesome to do a little tackle show to get people to know the behind the scenes of who we see going live these days and what they fish with. So I appreciate that. That means a lot that you love these interviews.
Yep. I'm glad that Kelly invited us to be on.
For sure.
Let us be a part of it.
Absolutely. I appreciate you all agreeing to come on.
Yeah, thanks for
So,
asking it.
no problem.
It's been a while since we've
Yep.
been on anybody's show, and yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, because you all were. I was going to ask, are we going to be able to see any more shows coming from you all?
We were doing the Thursday night show.
We were doing Let's Get Real on Thursday nights for a while, and like I said earlier, we just hit that busy season of life, and it's all about balance,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
there's a couple other people have shows on Thursday nights, and
I mean, there's good stuff out there. So,
but we will still have some live shows, and we'll schedule some lives on some nights for different events and everything, different things coming up, and but I don't know if we'll ever just have the talk show consistent all the time again. I think really and truly, we need to focus more on putting good fishing content out and good outdoor content, and just share it with everyone. And I love watching everyone else's content just as much as I do. I love sharing ours.
he does.
Yep.
Well,
I do too, though. I do too.
Yeah. One thing I always ask my guest is advice to new people coming into the community when it comes to tackle. What's your advice when it comes to what tackle they should get to start out with?
All right, so every year we go, as we've been talking, we go and fish the ocean, and we catch big fish, little fish, all kinds of fish. When we fish the ocean, we're using a $20 combo from Walmart, because I'm not taking my good catfish reels and rods down for the saltwater. And I'll be honest, I go once or twice a year, so I haven't wanted to spend that money to get good saltwater reels with stainless steel ball bearings and everything, and I hadn't wanted to make that commitment. So catfishing, bluegill fishing, whatever, is the same thing.
Yeah,
we've used $20 combos from Walmart, and we've caught 40, 50-pound fish on them.
Made a lot of good memories doing it.
If you're getting into fishing, you want to start fishing, don't worry about having top-notch tackle. Go buy you a couple combos from Walmart and go fishing. Just go enjoy fishing. Hey,
absolutely.
As you get better, you'll save your money. You'll want to buy better tackle. But to start out, just go buy you some tackle and go fishing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Just go fishing.
Yeah. Yeah, and don't worry. My thing is don't worry about the cameras. Don't worry about all that stuff. Just, take pictures if you want, but just enjoy it. That's the thing. You have to enjoy it. Have fun.
Enjoy the great outdoors that God has blessed us with.
Yes, absolutely.
If you got a Walmart nearby and you got $20 in your pocket, then go get what you can get. Just go fishing.
I mean, it's unbelievable at the fish we've caught on a Shakespeare Tiger combo.
Oh, yeah.
This one here had one of those that every time we went fishing, no matter what tackle we had, she had to take it with us. And she has caught so many fish on that rod and reel. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, and Larry said earlier they've got better tackle now than he's ever had.
Yeah.
God's just given us that provision that we can do that now. But like I said, different season of life. Several years ago, that wasn't the case. We had 3 or 4 rods and reels, and they all come from Walmart, or they might have come off clearance at Bass Pro Shop. Yeah. I mean, but we still caught fish, and I still remember having so much fun. It still fed our family, and it's just what he said. Just go fish. Go fish with what you got. So.
Yep. Well, there's a compliment from Tim Lee. It says Cody, Larry, and Amy are awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Tim. You're pretty awesome yourself.
Ricky from Solo says great show. So look forward to more from Larry and Amy. So I will keep you all in my prayers. Got to get into work. Blessings to all, and may everyone have a blessing night. Appreciate that, Ricky.
Thank you.
Ricky.
God bless you. Yep. Merry Christmas.
All right. Duggar wants to know who does the cooking at home.
Me. I do all.
Is it because you don't want him to cook?
No, Larry actually is a really good cook. I mean, you know, and he's a breakfast kind of guy, but like I said earlier, food is my love language. So I enjoy cooking. I work a full-time job, but I side hustle on the weekends, and I'm kind of a home baker. I do treats and cakes and caramel apples and different things outside of my home. I just enjoy cooking, and so I do most of cooking at our house.
I'll fire up the smoker and the grill.
Yeah.
Yep. That's pretty much that's where I'm at. I'm the grill person.
I have a
When it comes to
smoker
anything
out
like that.
there. I have probably 155-gallon smoker out there. I could put a whole hog in it, and so I can do some smoking.
And see, I won't fight him over it. He can run that all day long. Got a babysit it. Like,
Frogster says it's coming up on 1 a.m., so I know it's the holidays. We become nocturnal and just informed the froglets it's bedtime. All right. You tell the froglets good night for me.
Yep. Take care of them tadpoles.
Yep.
Look, Cody said, Mama, you're awake by breakfast. Cody Neil Payne, you better stop that.
Yeah,
Yep.
Usually she's awake because usually when we're going fishing, he'll leave Cannon or Compton one with her.
And I love that.
Yep.
I do.
I appreciate you all. Everybody says it's a great show. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Hey,
You've had fun.
it wouldn't be a show without my guests.
Hey,
You all don't want me up here just blabbing along, because guess what? I wouldn't have any content at all sitting here. So it's all about the guests.
Well, thank you for having us. And
No problem at all.
appreciate that. And hey, we just want to tell everybody again, thank you for all the support you've shown us this year. Like, we don't know what we're doing. We're just figuring it out and having a lot of fun along the way. And we just want to wish everybody Merry Christmas.
Yep.
And pray a special blessing over you and your families during the holidays. And if we could ever serve y'all in any way, just let us know. That's what we're here for.
Yep. Appreciate it.
We'll help anybody in any way we can.
That's right.
You all got about 5 more minutes, everybody. Make sure you head over to the Muskrat Adventures. Mr. Rogers got the king and queen of the Ohio River, Mr. J Dog, gone fishing, and Miss Tara.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
Make sure you definitely go over there and watch them, because this will be the actual first time Tara's been on a live, and it's going to be about her and J Dog. So
That's cool.
That's awesome.
so that's going to be awesome. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go check that out.
Yep.
Yeah,
For
it's gonna be a fun show. I think it is.
Yeah.
So, Miss Becca, 3+1 for president and first lady. I'd vote for them. I would. That'd be my first vote right there.
Cast your ballots.
Yep. Absolutely.
Miss Becca,
I love her.
they wouldn't like me in there.
No, no.
Well,
I
that's
love
for
it.
another show. I would comment and say, but I'll leave it as that. All right, Gig Billy, I'll see you either in a chat somewhere. Or I'll see you on Hog Legs early in the morning, because he starts at 2 a.m. in the morning and goes for about 8 hours. So
Oh
I'll
wow,
see you there sometime in the morning.
we are not the same. Not at all.
And that's a great thing. You know, right now, there's so many shows out there, so many live shows. Just about any hour of the day or night, somebody's on live. You could jump in and chat with everyone. And I think some of the people are in there 24/7. I don't know how they do it, but hey, I had to talk to them because I got to have my sleep.
Hey, Miss, whoa. Hey, Miss Paula, I'm glad you jumped in here tonight. Hey, we're praying for you, and if we can serve you in any way, you let us know. And I love you, and we got you back.
Yep, I'm glad
And I'll
to be in here.
Yep, Miss Paula, I will holler at you probably tomorrow, so we can talk about next week and make sure that we're still on course for it, or if plans have changed. Definitely. Yep. There's a compliment. Oh, look, and said, what lovely guests. They are.
Aw,
They're awesome. They really
Aw.
are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We've had fun.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely had fun. It's actually, I was actually like, yeah, I was like, I think we can do this. We can have fun with this one.
Yeah, even though we're not like the real special guests, but I love
You are special guests. You are a special guest.
She's special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Paula just has a part of my heart that's real
Oh,
special.
absolutely. Miss
I love
Paula
her.
has
Ours
our
too.
hearts. That's right.
We've talked forever on the phone to each other. So it's
Yeah.
just like me and her just has a
She's
special
awesome.
bond. We just have a special bond together.
Yeah, she's awesome. I finally got to meet her. We met up at Catapalooza this last year. I call her Shorty because me standing next to her, she's 4 foot nothing and I'm 6 foot. So
I saw that with she was standing by
Brian Bortz.
yeah,
Rob Bortz and had to get up on a step stool or something to be able to stand her bucket.
I think I actually squatted down for one picture or
Yeah.
whatever.
I love
We
it.
hit it off, and she's a great lady and easy to love. Easy to love.
Yeah. I just don't know how she puts up with Ken. Love Ken's heart. Yeah.
I'm sure we're all difficult at times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. I can guarantee. I can say that 100%. I can say that 100%, but mine's downstairs somewhere.
Amy's never difficult.
Never.
Oh, I didn't say that she was difficult. I said I'm probably the difficult one for her.
Oh my
Appreciate
goodness.
everybody coming in here, hanging out and sharing out the links and hook setting everybody. But yeah, like I said, I'll say it again for the third time. If you've not hook set Larry and Amy from 3+1, why not? What are you waiting for?
Set that hook.
Set the hook.
Like seriously, like what are you waiting for?
We had fun. You have fun with us. I promise. I
Yep.
promise we have a good time.
Oh, I can guarantee you when we finally get the chance to meet up and fish, we're gonna have some fun time.
Oh, absolutely. Because if we learn one thing in our life, it's just not to sweat the small stuff. And you know what? Most of it is small stuff.
That's right.
So we just try not to be too serious. You know, we went through a lot of things in our life, and we know that we wake up every morning and with breath in our lungs, God has blessed us abundantly, continues to bless us abundantly. So, I mean, how can we not have fun? Well, how can we not be lighthearted and try? And we're jovial people anyway, so I have to keep up with this one. So,
Hey, there's the cook right there, isn't it? That's
There's Mr.
Mike. It's Mike.
I know he's been in the background lurking around and not chatting, so I know he's been here. There's a nice little comment. So I wish me and Miss Amy were neighbors. Boy, howdy.
Oh, I would come borrow sugar from you anytime, Miss Becca.
Probably. That's probably the reason why I'm losing my hair. That's the reason why you barely ever see me without a hat.
Well, I wear a hat all the time, but I'm blessed. I've got a head full. It's turning gray, but I've got a head full.
No, I'm losing mine. Mine's going to be that what they call the old man's ring of death hair. It's going to be completely gone all the way around. So, if I don't see anybody before this weekend, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody. Hope everybody has a blessed holiday with your family, your friends. Just remember what this weekend or what the weekend is for while we're celebrating it. So I know this is
in case you don't know what that's for.
Yep.
Because Jesus came He was sent from God for all of us, not some of us, not for the ones that's got it together, not for the holy ones. Not for everybody, for everybody.
Not for just the good looking, but the ugly too.
Oh, y'all. Listen to me.
And I know I usually don't do this, but I'm going to ask a favor. Mr. Larry, will you please pray us out for the holidays and for the show?
Yes. Thank you, Heavenly Father, Lord, just for this platform, Lord, for us to be able to go and make such amazing friends, and not only friends, but family, Lord. Lord, we just ask your blessings upon each and every one of them. Ask your blessings on them and their families as we go through the holiday season. And Lord, we just ask you to be the guiding light beneath each and every one of our feet. Lord, we thank you for loving us so much. And it's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Well, appreciate everybody coming on for the couples edition. Make sure you definitely go over and watch Muskrat Adventures. And we will see you on the next live, whenever that is.
All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for having us.
Thanks,
No problem at all.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Just hang on just a little bit. No, they already left.